Here is a question. Read it carefully and think about the answer. Let us solve it step by step. Let us first understand the key concept here. Carbon hybridization determines bond angles. sp hybridized carbons have 180 degrees bond angles, linear. sp2 hybridized carbons have 120 degrees bond angles, trigonal planar, and sp3 hybridized carbons have 109.5 degrees bond angles, tetrahedral. Moving on to the next step. Identify the hybridization of each carbon in CH3CCCH is equal to CH2, numbered C1 through C5 left to right. C1, CH3sp3 hybridized, tetrahedral, bond angles (109.5 degree). C2, CSP hybridized, linear. C3, CSP hybridized, linear. C4, CH is equal to sp2 hybridized, trigonal planar, bond angle (120 degree). C5 is equal to CH to sp2 hybridized, trigonal planar. Moving on to the next step. Determine which consecutive carbons can be collinear. The triple bond C2C3 forces both C2 and C3 to be sp hybridized with 180 degrees bond angles. This means the atoms bonded to C2 and C3 are also arranged linearly through the triple bond axis. C1, C2, C3 are linear because the C1, C2 bond lies along the axis of the sp carbon C2, making C1, C2 and C3 collinear. C2, C3, C4, C3 is sp hybridized, so C2, C3 and C4 are also collinear. Therefore, C1, C2, C3 and C4 are all arranged in a straight line. And for the final step, check if C5 can also be included. C4 is sp2 hybridized with bond angles of 120 degrees. The C3, C4 is equal to C5 angle is approximately 120 degrees, not 180 degrees, so C5 deviates from the line defined by C1, C2, C3, C4. Thus C5 is not collinear with the others. Maximum linear arrangement is C1C to C3C4 is equal to 4 carbon atoms. Why other options fail? A. 2 underestimates. The triple bond alone already gives 3 collinear carbons plus C1. B. 3 underestimates. C1 through C4 are all collinear. D. 5 overestimates. C4 is sp2, so C5 is bent away at 120 degrees from the linear chain. Therefore, the correct answer is C. Therefore, the correct answer is option C.